I might have somebody come in here later on. We'll see. We'll see who comes on. But my co-host Gump is not here, so it's just uns for now. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope you guys are having a good Thanksgiving. I'm doing. I just finished frying up a turkey. It's got like 10 minutes more left. I'm gonna check out here, and I'll probably leave the stream for a little bit while I go check on that. But I will be back once I leave. I'm gonna leave it running though. Oh my goodness, a good stretch. Yeah. Podcast is brought to you by my unofficial sponsor, the Cash App. I don't know if you guys used the Cash App before. It's an easy way to transfer money from person to person by, just putting money on there. I don't like to put my bank account information on there. I just use my debit card. So if anything ever happens, I just cancel my debit card. But, that's how I get my money from people who pay me, and the Cash App name that you can donate any money to help support me get better equipment and maybe get a better studio one day. A real studio, which nothing wrong with doing it here. It's just, I'm in Addie Zilla's personal space sometimes, and it'd be nice to be able to run it from a different room. But anyway, so yeah, Cash App, UandGOdyssey. No wait, yeah, UandGOdyssey, FUNDZZ, Uns Funds. The Cash App. Oh, there's my timer. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to go check up on this turkey, but I have a something special for you guys to listen to that I was watching while I was doing my thing here. It's Bill Burr. I don't know if you guys ever heard it. Bill Burr going off on a Philly audience, and he, the story behind it is they were doing Opie and Anthony show with a bunch of comics. Right before Bill went on, the crowd started getting very aggressive, and they booed one of Bill's closest friends, Joe DeRosa, off the stage, like maybe 2 minutes into his set, and the crowd was just being assholes about it. So Bill came on, and he just did a whole 15-minute rant about how shitty they are. And I always think it's hilarious, and one of the funniest shows that he's been on, or that he did, that he performed, just completely shitting on the audience. I'm gonna let you guys listen to it while I go take care of something real quick, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. I'll be right back in a little bit, and I'm gonna get to enjoy it. I never get tired of hearing this. It's Bill Burr's one of my favorite comedians. He he just knows how to just swing things around, and knows when when person's being a certain way, and like notices people talking, and they all of a sudden divert the conversation about themselves, and he's like, you have to you have to put yourself in there. We weren't even talking about your situation. And anyway, so here's a little bit of Bill Burr and his rant in Philly, and I'll be back in about 5, maybe not even 5 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be right back.
But you don't stop talking, do you?
Oh man, hey, how's it going? JD's Adventure. Sorry, I'm listening to this rant that Bill Burr did, and I was watching earlier, and I was like, I need to talk about this. It's hilarious. Does it sound okay? It's coming off my phone. Yeah, the rest of the crew, they're out doing, their Thanksgiving Day thing, but I'm going to come do a podcast for a couple hours. I might have a guest here pretty soon. It'll just be one of my friends that, I'm actually doing some MMA training with this guy, and he hopes to be a UFC fighter one day. He's got potential. I mean, he's 21. He's been through a lot of shit in his life, and does that sound okay, JD? That's good. Thank you, JD.
I really hope all of you run into all those black people that you love so much here in Camden. I really hope that happens. I hope there's a line of all of you guys getting fucking carjacked.
By the way, it's Bill Burr doing a rant.
Black dicks, and they just shove it right in your fucking mouths, each and every one of you, and somehow they just keep repeatedly coming right in your fucking eyeballs until it builds up so much that your eyes they fucking cross over. You can't see shit, and somehow there's another dick in there for you to suck.
Yeah, it's Bill Burr. The great Bill Burr.
This is what you want. This is what you want. Bunch of fucking losers. Fucking Rocky is your hero. The whole pride of your city's built around a fucking guy who doesn't even exist. You got fucking Joe Frazier is from there, but he's black, so you can't fucking deal with them. So you make a fucking statue for some 3-foot fucking Italian, you stupid Philly cheesy fucking jackasses. I hope that cheese melts your fucking faces off. All of you collectively suck a fucking dick. A fucking booby 9 hours into a fucking show. Look at you in your fucking Donovan McNabb shirt. I hope he snaps both his fucking ankles the first goddamn game. I hope you go 0 and fucking 16. I said suck a dick.
Oh man.
8 minutes left. 8 fucking minutes left. The Flyers, do they even fucking exist anymore? Bunch of goddamn pansies. Haven't won shit since fucking Gerald Ford was in office.
Oh, that shit's horrible.
Why don't you just have the fucking ice capades down there, you assholes? You probably wouldn't even notice the difference. That fucking pussy teams. Remember they had that whole season when they wore the slacks? You
Oh,
bunch of
that's my
faggots.
phone. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna go check up on this. I'll be right back. My turkey is done, so I'm gonna go take it out of the fryer, and I'll be right back because I fried a turkey today. Yay! That's right. I can cook a little bit if I put my mind to it. Do comedy and I'm a chef. What about that? Look at that.
Never passed the fucking 8th grade. What
I'll be right back, guys.
you gonna fucking tell me, huh? Go back to the dock and go unload some shit. You fucking warehouse working, weed smoking, fucking disappointment for your mother. 7 minutes left. 7 motherfucking minutes left. to say for 14 minutes. This right here is the theme of my set, a broken mic stand. 3 motherfucking minutes left. 3 fucking minutes left. What's left? The Phillies, that faggot-ass team named after a female horse. You bunch of pussies. You won 1 fucking World Series since 1880s. Suck a dick. Bring Tug McGraw back from the dead, you fucking jackasses. Maybe you'll win another one. It ain't ever happening. It ain't ever fucking happening. With your red candy striped faggot fucking uniforms. Your team should be selling.
Oh, it finished. Check this out, though. That's my fried turkey. Now, it would suck if I dropped it on the floor, but not bad. It looks a little overcooked to me, but I mean, I followed the directions. 15 minutes a pound, so hopefully that's right. I mean, I did follow the directions. Pretty sure it cooked all the way. Now, before we carry on to the next thing, what can I do real quick? Okay, there.
Listen up. Some people like.
How's that? 'Cause I don't want to hear no commercials. That is a hot turkey. I should probably put this down, but I'm not going to. Let's see. Here, I put this on. Bird killing hecklers. That Robin Hood movie looks like shit. I'm not gonna watch it. Alright, let me go put this away on the kitchen table. But once again, this is my turkey. It's pretty good.
No offense, but there's no Eiffel Tower here. I think that's a little pricey. You're welcome! Thank you for not just laughing. Thank you for verbally letting me know that you appreciated that. Thank you! She either has no stairs in her house or someone doesn't know how to walk up them. That point. Did you call? Did you call the plumber?
Thank you, JD. Does look yummy. Alright, yeah, I'll get more back to the Bill Burr roasting people or roasting hecklers once I got to step back out. But I do want to talk a little bit about my show last night. I had a showcase last night. That went really well. It's my second time doing a showcase. I met some more interesting comics. Next comedian, actually, she is going to be on next time on Sunday, the 25th. I met her. She's interesting. I saw her set. It needs a little work. She's been doing comedy for a little while, but I'm gonna talk to her, get to know her more here. So, but I mean, as far as my showcase went, it went pretty good. Got a little criticism. How do you say? Constructive criticism. And as I said, my opener was a little weak, but my middle, and my closer were very good. So I'm glad that went well. It's always fun doing a set in front of a nice audience, because it's such a different thing than open micers, and I've talked about this before. But like the vibe is like these people are there, they're ready to laugh, they're having a good time, and it's just like a whole different world than open micers. Open mics are for one, it's a bunch of comics who, they're more preoccupied with what they want to do and what they're doing. So every once in a while, you'll get like maybe 10 to 15 people there. And some of them will get what you're talking about, some of them won't. But man, that show after just after having a nice side, I think there's like almost 200 people there last night. It's like it's like the way Arnold Schwarzenegger said it best when he was on Pumping Iron, when he says he goes on stage and he's flexing and he feels like he's coming, right? He's like, I'm coming, yeah, I go come and I pose and I come and I'm coming every time I do a pose. I come in front of the audience. And that's a horrible Arnold impersonation. Yeah. But impersonation is not my strong point, so I don't do them very well. But it's kind of like that feeling that you're up there and you get a laugh and you get to the punchline of a joke and people start loving it, and it just feels really cool. I mean, that's great. So I can't wait to do a whole bunch more, and I want to start, I think, midsummer or by summer next year. I do want to start doing comedy on the road. And it's cool because I've been doing this podcast for a while too, and it's for people who watch from the beginning, they're gonna watch me as a comedian go from very, very amateur, having done maybe like 3 or 4 open mics when I first started this podcast, to maybe 10 years from now I'll still be doing the podcast. I mean, I'm not gonna quit for any reason. I mean, I just get up here and talk. So, and like, you guys listen and people watch us on YouTube, and I just got on Spotify and iTunes now. Those are like 2 of the more major platforms you can be on. I'm on Google Podcast and something called Stitcher. I never even heard of Stitcher, but and those people who will eventually listen to me will be like, wow, he was on there when he first. This goes back to when he first started comedy, and it goes all the way through. It's like, you don't even have to do. I'm not saying I'm gonna get famous or anything like that, but you don't even have to do like a whole bio about my comedy life if I ever get to that point, because it's already gonna be all on streaming. So that's fun and exciting. And I really do love the comics I guess you can say I work with. I mean, yeah, I guess they're my coworkers. I don't know. It's weird in comedy. I mean, what do you call your whatever. Anyway, so I really enjoy a lot of them. This guy Fernando Panda, he was on here a couple episodes back, and he was doing a showcase with me, and we talked more. He gave me somebody's somebody who puts a lot of shows together. He gave me their information. I guess she's a producer. I'm not sure. So I hit her up on Instagram, and hopefully she'll reply back, and hopefully I'll get to be put on more shows. And from what I hear, these are paying shows, so I'm excited to see what she says. She heard back from me. I will be getting a video of my stand-up. I have one from the last one, but I'm not too computer savvy. Go figure. So I'm frustrating. I'm getting frustrated on getting the video from my email to my computer, and then from my computer desktop to YouTube, or at least to my streaming. I might put it on the streaming, even though it's only like 4 minutes. I do have a lot of my open mic sets that I recorded, and these are horrible. Not all of them are the best, because like I said, they're open mics, and it's not easy to do open mics. But I do want to get the compilation of all my open mic video or recordings, and I'll probably end up putting those on my I'm probably not gonna put them on YouTube since they won't have video. But I will put them on the UandG Podcast streaming, so it'll be on. You will be able to find that on iTunes or Spotify or like Stitcher. You'll be able to find it on that once I do get it up and going. And yeah, I would give you guys a sample of what that is, but yeah, download it from my email to my computer. I'm not that great at it. What does that say? So before you get famous, autograph that poster for me. Thanks for coming, B. For sure, man. For sure, JD. Once I what did I say? Once I get to the copter. That was a famous line. Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't even know he was making all these famous lines that were just coming up, because he just said them in such a funny way. They just became funny. I mean, that was that horrible movie he made, End of Days. And Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way was actually kind of funny, but it was a bad movie. With Sinbad. Whatever happened to Sinbad? I don't know what happened to him. But yeah. Shit, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Again, my open mics. Yeah, it's gonna be horrible if you guys ever listen to it. It will be rough, but you know what? It's what we go through. Struggling open mic comedians, comics, trying to just grind it out, stick with what we do, and not letting. The biggest part is not letting the bad times get to you and keeping you from wanting to do it more, because there is a lot of bad times. I mean, there is. I laugh it off. I every time I have a bad experience, I just laugh it off and be like, well, it's just what it is. I mean, I can't do anything about that. Because I know the ones that are good are way better than the ones that are bad. And I always remember the good times way more than the worst. So I guess I've always been a little bit more optimistic about things. And then I always turn bad situations. I always figure out how to make jokes out of bad situations because I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, that's true, man. If I look at it as work, then I'm doing it for the wrong reasons, because it's always for fun. You know, doing this comedy stuff, it's always for fun. I do, and same as the podcast, it's for fun. I don't consider it work. I mean, I come up here and I bullshit with you guys, and I just talk about whatever. It's not work. Of course, it's not work. It's just hanging out with good friends of mine. Get to know the people I gotta see when I go to these open mics. But yeah, I have that mentality. I mean, I have that mentality where if it becomes like if it starts to feel like it's work, or if I start to be like, not another podcast episode, then I need to reevaluate myself and be like, well, reevaluate what I'm doing and why I'm not enjoying it anymore. But I don't think I'll ever get to that point. Because I just see it as fun, you know? It's not really a job for me. What's going on here? So, anyway, let me step out real quick and say hi to whoever just showed up at my place and see if they want to come on the podcast. And then then I'll get started. But let me go. I'm going to put it on some more Bill Burr versus Hecklers, and I'll be right back, guys.
Probably why you stay single so long. Do you ever like your best man is blind too? Really? Yeah. Well, first of all, you're not fucking blind. You know what? You're looking around too much. You're straight. Like, first of all, you're blind. What the fuck are you looking back at him for? You need to work on your fake blind shit. Jesus Christ. You really trying to make me look like an asshole there. I couldn't see with the fucking lights. All of a sudden I see this guy, this blind guy. Oh, but this guy right here with the red shit. I mean, with the clothing. Where are you again? Just direct my head. Oh, there you are. Jesus Christ. Is that what you do? You do shit like that? I appreciate a good scam, man. That's not fucking better than that. You know what I mean? What? There's no scam? You guys are all fucking blind. You don't look blind. You got the fucking glasses on. I am believing it. Well, you know, most comics would have just fucking left it after you said I'm blind. I'm sorry. And I literally delved into it to the point that somebody at the table just said, "This is my cane right here." I mean, you want me to bump into some shit? I mean, I don't know what I gotta do here to prove to you that I can't fucking see, because I can't fucking see. Jesus Christ. All right, I got it. Can't see. You proved it to me. You're blind. This woman has her hand over her mouth like I made her blind. I make her fucking blind. All right. Where the fuck do you go from here? Okay. Canada, really good. Yeah, all right. See that? All I want to get is a 22. That's it. 22 caliber, protect the house. No big deal. That's it. Exactly. Really, sir? I love that. Nah, come on. No, you think I wasn't setting them up? How many times did I say 22 caliber? I said the first time I heard the groans. You just keep sending that fishing line out there. There's always one guy who takes the fucking bait. Oh, here comes trouble. Hey, am I cool to park out front?
I don't know what your secret is, but it's working.
Sir, let's just say, for the hell of it, I had a loaded 22 in my hand and I started shooting at you. What would you do? Other than run screaming out of the building, sticking babies in front of you like Martin Sheen in The Dead Zone, right? You're gonna say, "This is a 22, relax, I'm loaded, that's 22, bounce right off me. It's a fucking gun." Alright? It's not the biggest gun, but that's all you fucking need. You're in a house. You know, you're in a fucking tie-rise with your glass balcony. That's all you fucking need. Get the fuck out of here. That's all you need. It's a great fucking gun. It's perfect. Perfect. Fucking gun. All these morons
Alright.
trying to get these giant guns in your fucking house.
Everybody else.
Idiots. They're fucking morons who are like me,
you
overheard
talking
some
about?
shit.
Isn't your brother always here and everybody else?
Yeah, but he has things to do. Let's see if that works. Hey, can you sit down and not read stuff? Sorry. No problem. Okay. Let me see. You remember here. Just need to wait for a response. Okay, sounds good. All right. And this is Jonathan. He is a amateur MMA fighter. He is trying to work his way into the UFC. Let's hopefully we'll get him there when you get him some fights. Anyway, Jonathan, tell me more about yourself. Tell these people about yourself. You know, where you from?
I'm from Arizona City. No, not Arizona City. I'm fucking up already.
I'm about to say, I don't think Arizona has it's called a city.
I was born in Maricopa City. Lived in Mesa. Kept on going back from Mesa and Texas. Lived in the hood for a couple times. Did a lot of stupid hood things. And I guess that's why I'm trying to be an MMA fighter. I love to fight. Basically it. I don't know what else to talk about in my life. I don't want to open up like that.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
People don't know me.
Exactly. That's why you talk about it.
Well, I've done every drug on the books. Growing up.
I thought you said you never did heroin.
No, not heroin. I didn't do heroin.
Okay, well then.
But I guess meth, cocaine, Adderall, Xanax, weed, wax.
Wax is just another form of weed, isn't it?
Yeah, just very strong THC. Very good. I love edibles. Edibles are bomb. Guys, you should try edibles.
No, you should not try edibles. We
You
do
should
not.
listen, you should
We
listen
don't
to him. He's an
condone.
adult.
We don't condone drug usage on the podcast.
All right.
Maybe I should have told you the rules first. Don't drop any N-bombs, by the way.
Okay, I have not done it yet, right?
No, but you get excited and you tend to, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a very excited person. I climax very quick.
That's not a good thing either.
No, I'm talking about like
Yeah, no. We know what you're talking about.
I'm like me as a person. Okay, all right.
What a climatic beginning. So Jonathan, you had 3 amateur fights, 2 of which you lost, and 1. Did you win the other one?
The first one wasn't really. They wanted to put a draw because they stopped it too early, but the other 2 was submission.
Okay. Which we are trying to work on your ground game.
And I'm not gonna lie, the first fight I was high on meth. I was high, and the second one.
They didn't drug test you before you fight?
Oh, they drug tested me. They did drug test me. I don't know how I came out clean. Every drug test I ever took in my life, I always come out clean. It always surprised me.
Yeah, don't ever get put on probation and go with that mentality. Nah,
I know.
I'll be fine.
I've been on probation for 2 years once. But yeah, and then the last 2, I was homeless. I still went in, still took in the fights, 170, and then I went into 195. I weighed in at 180. The guy weighed in at 196, and he walked around at 205. It was a very big.
And I can't believe they still let you fight.
Oh, I know. My coaches told me the same. Everybody was surprised.
Whatever. Whatever.
It was amateur. What do you expect?
That's weird.
Hey, he had 50 fights, multi fights. He's done already. He was 27. He had a lot of experience. So I was.
Man, they just put you in there just for the.
They gave me to the wolves.
Yeah, they fed you to the lions. That's how the phrase goes. Feed him to the lions. There, let me get the stuff out of the way. So when it comes down to fighting, you don't really see yourself doing much other than that in life, do you? Right now?
Not really, just fighting.
It's hard to hold down a regular job.
Yeah, I'm a man of I've done a lot of industries. I know the whole industry. I've done a lot of construction. I know how to roof. I know how to put tile.
Who's messaging me?
It must be your girlfriend.
No, it's this group message I'm in with my family.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Chicken Day. I mean Turkey Day.
Chicken Day.
Yeah, some people eat chicken today, and then some people eat turkey today.
Wait, what just happened? Oh, okay. Well, let me just check this out real quick. Somebody. God damn, this phones, man.
I like
So
those
advanced,
headphones.
but they're so freaking. What, the cat ear headphones?
Yeah. Whose are those?
Those are...
Don't tell me they're your brothers.
No, they're not. They're Addie, my producer. This is her equipment. So this is her. That's her headphones, and this is her setup.
Is that
Which is
ball
pretty
the
cool.
speaker?
Yeah, that's the speaker.
Oh,
So that's what's getting our audio right now.
That's tight.
So we're gonna try to get you a fight here, and I think you said that you talked to somebody from Arizona about having an amateur fight over there.
Yeah.
Did you know the exact date?
February.
Have they messaged you or anything like that yet?
No, they usually, because it's the holiday, so they don't really start messaging after New Year's. They start hitting people back up again.
Alright. And what weight classes is the fight gonna be at?
Well, I still haven't chose. I'm still waiting for you because you're the one that.
I
I basically want to give you all the info. I want to give you all the people I know and all the people that have asked me to fight.
Yeah,
so you can know, so you can talk to them because you're basically the one that.
Do you have their email or anything like that? Yeah. Send me their email and I'll talk to them, and also I'll see if they have an Instagram or anything like that.
Oh, they got Instagram.
And I need to start adding. Maybe that'll help me look for MMA, like amateur MMA places around here. I'm pretty sure a lot of places have Instagrams that I can talk to.
Yeah, there's Oklahoma too. I know a couple places.
Yeah, a lot of people go fight in Oklahoma.
I've had people ask me about Houston ones too.
I'm not too sure about Houston. I know they do MMA over there, but I'm not too sure. Like as far as like I'm not sure what organizations go over there. But we can look into it. This coming up year, I'm gonna do as much as I can to get you started and get you in some fights around here in the area. I know for sure we need to work on your ground game, and we're gonna. Did you get any Monster, by the way, while you guys were out?
Monster?
Yeah.
The drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got one. That's it.
She got one. Okay, I'll take a sip out of hers here in a minute.
That's why I was gonna bring the rock stars. I forgot them.
Yeah. Well.
Like a Jew. I'm just playing.
Addy Studios. Yeah, that's right. This is Addy Studios. Oh, he's in Tucson. Do you know where Tucson's at?
No, I don't know. What is that? What is that? Is that in Texas?
Nah, I think that's in Arizona.
Tucson or Tucson?
No, I'm sorry, Tucson.
Yes, I know where that's at. Oh, Tucson. That's what's up. I love Tucson. It's fun.
Is it?
The heck yeah.
What do you do over there?
It's right by the border too, yo. You gotta go to Rocky Point. See all the nice looking girls. And then if you're the other way too, nice looking guys, I guess.
If you're the other way.
Yeah. Oh, they fight in Tucson too, the place.
Oh yeah.
Cause they used to fight at the Wild Horse Casino in Chandler, but now they do it in Tucson too.
Oh, okay.
At the Rio, cool. I forgot what the casino's called.
But yeah, we're gonna try to work on getting you some fights. I also want to see, we want to work on your ground game, but I want to see what we can do about getting you to some maybe some amateur jiu-jitsu matches also. Those would help to learn, even if...
I gotta wear the freaking...
The gi? Nah, there's no gi competitions.
Oh.
There's no gi.
Is it like a whole suit, right?
No, you just wear shorts, just like an MMA match. You just wear shorts and you can wear a shirt. You don't have. I'm not sure if you have to wear a shirt or like a tight gi shirt.
Yeah, because I've seen buddies do that.
A rash guard shirt. But that'd be good for you to get, to get it put in situations like that and learn how to get out of arm bars and all that shit.
Hey, I like wrestling you. That was fun.
What, wrestling me?
Yeah, you're big.
Yeah, I know, I'm big. I've lost 20 pounds though, so.
But still, you're pretty big compared to me.
Yeah, usually the smaller guys give bigger guys more trouble though because they can move and hide and creep away through places.
No, that's what I wanted to do to you.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna do that.
I will.
No, I got you. I'm gonna get you. I get you every time, man. The day you armbar
We've only done it once.
The day you submit me, I'll give you $100.
And then we did it. We did it when I was 12 once. You know how huge you was?
Yeah, well, I think I was 21.
That don't matter.
22.
You were still 6 feet.
No, I'm just saying that so long ago.
You were 6 feet. You were pretty built. I was 4'2". I was a very little guy.
Yeah, you Little guy. You were a little guy.
You were really trying to fuck me up.
I was not.
Well, I felt like it. You know how small I was.
No, I never.
You had me doing 100. You had me do 120 pounds on the weight things too, like that.
I did not.
Yes,
I don't believe that.
It was pretty heavy.
We never did any weightlifting
Yes, we
back
did.
then.
Yes, we only did it once.
Hmm.
We had to do it for my back. It was like that. The pull. I forgot what they're called, but
That pull downs, I believe.
yeah, we're doing that pull downs. I was like, yeah, you're crazy. And then you kicked me a couple times. In the ring, we went into the ring and you kicked me a couple times, and then you got on top of me and you're like, hold me like this, like grip your hands correctly, and I couldn't wrap my hands around you. You were just you were too big.
Well, I mean, I could put you to train with somebody else, but
Nobody else was there.
yeah, nobody was there. That's right, nobody was there.
Well, I mean,
Good times. So yeah, we're gonna do what we can. We're gonna make you a champ one day at 155 because you're too small for 170.
I could do 145.
Nah, you don't need to get that drained.
155.
155 is perfect.
Can't do like 170 later on if I could do 155.
Well, I mean, later on later on if you want to like put on a little more muscle.
When does the man body stop? Like, when can my body really develop muscle correctly?
Well, I mean, it's developing now. The only thing the thing is you'll be able to get muscle more in your late 20s and early 30s. It'll be easier like to work out and get muscle, but it'll be a lot harder to cut weight by the time by when you get that age. So that's why 170 would be ideal for you when you get if you get more, as time goes on, 170 would probably be easier. I mean, depends. If you can put on like maybe 15 pounds, with proper weight, proper exercising and diet, and put on an extra 15 or 20 pounds, it wouldn't be that bad to cut down to 170. But for let's just say in 10 years, you're 185. You're not gonna be able to cut down to 155 like you would be now.
Oh,
It's gonna be a lot. It'll be a lot harder.
I'm gonna be like, what's that dude's name? That be really built guy.
Vitor?
No,
Who?
the other guy, the Cuban.
Oh, the Cuban guy. Shit, I can't think of his name.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
He was holding his coach like that, and he looked like he was dying on the weigh-ins.
It was God damn, I can't think of his name. Cuban MMA fighter. Let me look that up real quick.
I'm trying to remember, but I can't.
Oh man, Yo Romero.
Yes.
Yeah, Yo Romero. I don't even know if he made weight last time he fought. I
No,
think
he
he did. He didn't?
No,
Are you
remember?
sure?
Oh yeah, he did.
He
but
fought Whitaker,
it
right?
looked like he was dead.
Yeah, I didn't see the weigh-ins.
They gave him like 2 extra hours.
Yeah, we need to work on speed. That's what JD is saying. JD.
Oh, I got speed. I just need to make sure I keep the speed. What's it called? My cardio.
Yeah. Nah, you're alright in speed.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Yeah, you're alright.
You never see me go at it.
But I watch you do the bags. I watch and I see. Okay, we need to work on your control though.
I'm
That's
a
what we're
wild
working on.
horse, guys.
Your control, yeah.
I'm like a Rampage.
And
I was watching Rampage fights.
Quentin Rampage.
I never knew he was so damn freaking crazy.
Oh no, he had some hella
When he
good
was
matches,
younger.
man. He had a lot of. When he was in Pride, it was some of the best matches.
I watched when he fought Chuck Liddell.
Oh yeah,
Took
he
both
whooped
of
the
them.
shit out of Chuck Liddell. And Chuck just didn't have an answer for him. I think fighting in the ring played a huge part, mainly because Chuck didn't really know what to do when he was when he was in the ropes like that, and he tried to. He couldn't use it to get up like he would in UFC.
But he got knocked out real quick in the UFC.
Yeah, but that was older Chuck. He's already been. I think he had already been knocked out by Rich Franklin.
Wait, is he already fighting again?
He is actually. I just saw a promo to it on YouTube.
Ortiz?
He's gonna fight Ortiz.
Isn't Ortiz a really big dude?
Tito Ortiz? He
Yeah.
still fights at 205, I believe.
They're fighting at 205?
I think so, yeah.
How is the panza really weigh that much for a Chuck?
For who? For Chuck? Chuck's always fought at 205.
Is it the stomach that gives him the weight?
Well, I mean, he's like 6'3", though.
Oh.
Yeah, he's pretty tall. 6'1", 6'2". But, yeah, he does have a gut on him. He's always had that belly. Even... he's got a beer belly. I mean,
I know. He reminds me of a...
You know how babies have that beer gut when they're little?
Like
and then it starts to go away when they become like 4 or 5 and they start running around more. The beer gut grows.
It never
went away with Chuck. Like, he just got that beer gut, got bigger, taller. The beer gut stayed there. He was in high school, the only one looking like a teacher with the beer gut. But he, yeah, he's got that beer gut going still. And, but yeah, they're gonna be fighting here pretty soon.
Are they fighting with John Jones too?
No, they're not in the UFC. They're fighting. Actually, it's De La Hoya. De La Hoya's promoting it. Oscar De La
Hoya's promoting MMA now.
Well, yeah, this time it's an MMA fight. I mean, I think he. I'm not sure what other fight he promoted. I think he. I don't know if he promoted the. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, De La Hoya's promoting this one. So.
Who do you think's gonna win, John Jones or Alex?
I'm going for Alex. I like Gustafsson. I'm going for him to win. I know the chances of him winning aren't very
high.
Yeah, they're not very high. But I mean, if anything, the chance for him winning is going to be as good as it gets for any fighter. I don't think any other fighter right now in the 205 division would have a better chance than Gustafsson. Even better than Cormier.
Cormier, didn't he lose twice by John Jones?
Yeah, one by decision and one by knockout head kick. And I saw that too. I saw Jones was timing that. He would kick him and he'd lean over this way, and I was just like, he's gonna get kicked eventually. And then yep, he faked it. Cormier went down, and when he went down, John Jones went for the head kick instead. Caught him. Boom.
Who's your favorite fighter?
Of all time or right now?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess right now. Is that right now like all time for you, basically?
No, because there could be some fighters who don't fight anymore.
Okay, all time and right now.
All time, I'd say... Oh, man, there's a lot of great fighters. I think Vanderlei. Vanderlei Silva, yeah, back in his heyday.
I hate him. I don't like him.
He's fucking badass.
I never watched him fight.
He's awesome.
You know how I judge him?
Wow.
UFC games.
Oh my goodness.
He always got me. He had a weak chin in the game.
Nah, dude, Vanderlei was mean.
Wasn't he the Pride?
Yeah, he was the Pride
once?
like the Pride 1. It was like 203, 204 champion, yeah, for like 5 or 6 years. I think 5 years.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and he had a lot of fights. Now, okay, here's the thing about Japan. They didn't always follow the ranking system. Like, they gave people an opportunity to fight for the belt.
They didn't follow the weight system either, right?
No, they followed the weight system.
Okay, I heard
But they
that.
would have certain matches. If people want... Look, if you're a weight class beneath somebody, and you wanted to fight that person wanted to fight you, probably would be like, okay, you guys want to fight? You're not in the same weight class, but who cares? You guys will fight. Now,
people were telling me featherweight against a heavyweight would happen.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really have featherweight though. They stopped at 155. Actually, that's 162 if I'm correct.
And somebody will fight that someone's 2 or something.
I don't think they ever had. No, actually, they did have one that was that extreme. Melvin Manhoff.
Did the little
fought,
dude win?
Yeah, he fought Mark Hunt. And Mark Hunt went in, and Melhoff just threw a straight right. Went right in between Mark Hunt's gloves and just caught him right on the chin.
Knocked him out.
And he went down. I think he TKO'd him. But, yeah, I mean, if people wanted to fight, they didn't fight. Pride, they'd have special rules for it, though. Like, if you were, like, over 20 pounds heavier than the other person, then they would take out let's just say they take out stomps. They wouldn't let you do stomps, and they wouldn't let you do elbows on the ground or knees on the ground.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be like, okay, you have too much of a weight advantage. We're gonna take away a few things, and then the fight would be a little more even. If you guys are standing up, it'll be even. If you guys are on the ground, certain things aren't allowed. I mean, jiu-jitsu
You
still
couldn't
allowed.
be on the ground by the ropes, huh?
But well, you could.
Because I saw Chuck Liddell, he was tripping when they put him in the middle. He was like, it looked like he was like, why
Yeah,
you
that's
do
what they did. Pride would pause it. They'd be like, pause the fight, stay where you're at, pause
And
it.
they had yellow cards,
Yeah, yellow cards for people who didn't
like soccer.
Yeah, they'd be like, it's their way of, hey, if you don't do something, we're gonna take away a little bit of your money because you're stalling. Pride was serious about their fight. They wanted people to fight.
Oh, they wanted.
There's none
to
of
make
this
sure to
stalling,
fuck
none of
each
this
other up.
holding down and resting. Like that fight, I don't know if you ever watched it, but the fight between Kimbo Slice and Houston Alexander.
No.
It was
Wait, I've watched 2 Kimbo Slice fights in my life, and then his street fights, of course.
I've actually never watched his street fights.
Really?
No.
He knocked people out like.
Yeah, but there's street fights and people. I mean, that just.
Oh,
came
some
down
of these
fast.
people were bobbing and weaving. That's what tripped me out. Some, not all of them.
Do I have anything in the oven? Oh, I got the cookies in the oven. I'm gonna go check up on those here in a minute. What? Tao of Jeet Kune Do or Bruce Lee's fighting method? All time was Ali.
I like
What are
all
they
that.
talking about? Oh yeah, no, if you stalled, you get a card. But the good example is Kimbo Slice and Houston Alexander. They're fighting, and like
Pride?
no, you
Okay,
see.
I was
And
like-
but in the third round, they were so tired by like the first and second. In the third round, they just stood there and just breathed heavily. They both would have got yellow cards for that.
They just
And
stood
some
they
fighters,
didn't fight?
yeah,
Okay,
they
I
really
didn't watch that
fight.
fight then. I saw them when they were fucking.
But
each
even
other.
with the yellow card, some fighters wouldn't fight, and then the worst is a red card. You'll get a red card, and you'll get disqualified for not
But
doing
I
that.
heard they take money out of it too.
Yeah.
What about the red card? You don't get paid?
No, I think you still get paid. The match is just over, so it counts as a loss on your side.
That's.
I think that happened maybe once or twice in Pride that I saw. I haven't seen all of the events because they didn't always come out in DVD when when Pride had certain events. But no, you get a red card for not fighting or you did something illegal too many times.
I had a homeboy that he said Pride was an honor to fight in.
Oh, definitely, man, definitely. They viewed their fighters weren't just fighters, They viewed them as, they viewed them as like it's not just a competition, but it's like you're fighting for your honor. You're fighting for the honor of your country, the honor of your gym. So it meant a lot to fight with those guys. And like they made a huge deal for their champions. Like when they would have the tournaments, the champion would like get like all this crazy. I mean, you get money, you get a bell.
Would he get 2 women's on the side with the
Yeah,
hot
the
tub?
Asian women would come in and flowers and whatnot. And, they pamper them and plus the audience over there is so much different than over here because over here it's like people drinking and blah blah and booing and whatever.
Over there,
You
like
would
the Jet Li
never
world.
get that over there really because everybody would be quiet while you're fighting. Then when something happens, then the crowd would like stand up and start clapping instead of yelling. They just start clapping and going and cheering for the. But like while people are on the ground and they're trying to win, we'd be sitting down and trying to watch what's happening. They'd pay more attention to that. So it's just way different.
Why did they
audience.
stop?
Why they stop what?
Pride. That don't happen no more, right?
No, well, what happened was the Yakuza, the
gang?
Yeah, the Japanese organization or organized crime over there. They had, what they would do is like, okay, they would charge the arena people, the Pride people, like, okay, you want to use this area of this arena, you have to pay us.
Also, they took him
You
out
have to
of
pay
business.
us, and then eventually like it broke out that that everybody knew, but it wasn't like social media wasn't around that much over there. I mean, at that time, and then when it started coming out more, you started hearing more of these allegations of the Pride president doing this deal with the Yakuza and how it's how things were coming out more and more and being more recognized as shifty, shady things, and then one of the Pride, I think one of the presidents, like the first president, actually hung himself. Well, they said he hung himself, but you never know. It could
You
have.
know what I thought about?
What?
The BoJack Horseman.
Why?
You know what part?
No, which part?
When you hang yourself and 2 people died in the Horseman BoJack show. It's to.
Oh, erotic asphyxiation.
Yes, that. That's what came to my mind when you said that, because I just got done watching those.
I love BoJack Horseman. It's a great show. You guys should watch it. Check it out, BoJack Horseman on Netflix. Yeah, but that's why Pride eventually went under. They just went bankrupt. Oh, another thing that happened. The TV deal that they had with
Went away.
They canceled the TV deal. And over there, that's how they would make their money. Like, they would be on. There's no pay-per-view over there. It'd just be on regular TV. But it would be like in like millions of people's homes and whatnot. So they'd be watching it. So when they cut the deal off, Pride would like pretty much like, we got no TV deal. Nobody will pay to watch us to have them on because they're with the Yakuza and places they don't want to be affiliated with that.
Is the UFC spread out there now?
Kind of. They do have events over there. They're just very rare.
No, I'm saying like televised. Because I know it's all around the world, but not exactly all around the world.
I'm not too sure if the UFC is shown over there. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can stream it off something, just like how we can stream UFC through the MMA app here. So I'm pretty sure they can view. Plus, they're all hackers over there. They don't want to pay for shit.
So you assume people with cross-eyed looking things.
What do you mean cross-eyed looking things?
No, not cross-eyed.
Slanted? No.
Those are the hackers.
No, I think anybody who's not from America is a hacker. So yeah, that's what happened with Pride. It's sad too, because I loved watching Pride, and I got into Pride probably the last 3 years it was going, and that's actually why I got into MMA to begin with, because of Pride.
You were trying to fight there?
I would love to fight there, yeah.
Where the heck did you fight?
I just fought here in the area.
You fought in Texas?
Yeah, I had
kickboxing?
In kickboxing, I had a few amateur fights here.
Just kickboxing?
Well, kickboxing and jiu-jitsu.
Oh.
So, and then I had a baby. And then I also hurt my back. The hurting my back part, that one was the hardest one to get over, which I'm there still not even technically fully over.
From work?
Yeah, from when I was working at the hospital.
How the heck do you mess up your back at the hospital?
Old people, man.
Oh, carrying them?
Yeah.
Did you have to wipe their booties?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's on never. I was gonna be what are those people called? The nursing homes? Not nursing homes.
Nursing assistant?
No. The old people homes.
Nursing homes.
What are the people called?
Nurses' aides.
No, not nurses' aid. The person that takes
caregiver?
care. Yes, I was getting a caregiver job. Well, I was because I was a chef at the nursing home.
Well, I mean, a caregiver doesn't always have to do that. Most of the time,
for real? They told me you had to. That's why I didn't accept it. I'm like, I didn't want to wipe the booty.
No,
I barely wipe mine.
That's because you can't see it.
I
It's
know.
easier to kick somebody else's butt when you can see it.
Well, it's kind of no. I can clean mine correctly. I'm just I'm just saying I wouldn't want to clean somebody else's butt.
No, you can do it.
I wouldn't even think if I had a girlfriend I wouldn't be able to clean her butt. I'll be hosed out.
Well, how you supposed? Okay, this is gonna happen when you marry somebody.
When we
you
get
really
old,
wanna
I'm
be
dying
with
at
them.
5. I'm dying at 50.
You're not gonna die at 50. You're probably gonna live to 100.
I hope she dies when she's 50.
What are you gonna do? You gonna choke her out?
Yep. I've had a girl that grabbed.
This is recorded. We're in 20 years, 30 years from now. They're gonna be like, we have evidence of you saying you'll kill your wife.
And she really dies. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that would be bad.
You'll be in jail. MMA fighter killed his wife because he thought she was, Tito Ortiz, and he had to choke her out.
Have you ever had a girl that was freaky like that?
Of course.
I can't do that.
Close your eyes.
No, I feel like I'm gonna kill her.
Well, no shit, man. It's not like I don't get that feeling either. It's not like I'm. Oh no, this girl's a fat.
She
cunt.
grabbed my hand and went like that, and she like squish. I'm like no, and she went. She started doing it, and I'm like okay, I'll try. And she was turning purple.
No, that's what she wants. That's what she wants. Did you slap her a little bit?
Is it no?
No. Just couple slaps. No. Nah, man. Of course I've done that. I had girls choke me too, and that's not a problem.
Choke you?
Yeah.
I hate when they try to give you hickeys.
I like that too, though.
It does. I don't. Well, it depends how they do it. Some of them, it just feels like they're eating me.
Hell yeah.
I can't do that.
That's awesome. That's the best.
I die.
Put it on there like a. What's those things on the sharks? a sea ray or sea lamprey.
I don't know what that is. No, I don't like that. Jonathan Jr. dies. It's like, nope, ain't working no more. Get out of here.
What are you talking about?
I said Jonathan Jr. dies. Not me, my junior. Just like, nope.
Yeah, so, what were we talking about, Pride?
Yeah, but I keep getting sidetracked.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine. We get sidetracked, whatever. Why don't you sit here and tell them a little bit more? Hey, don't forget to keep my door shut, please, because of cats. No stupid cats ain't going anywhere. Yeah, I'll keep the door closed.
What cats? Where?
They're in here somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a person?
No, it's not a person.
Oh my god, that's a sexy ass girl. I've seen her on my Instagram, I think.
That's a chick that War Machine beat up on. Crispy Mac.
What do you
Remember War Machine?
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, look it up. I'll be right back. Talk to the camera.
Alright.
Tell them about yourself.
Alright.
Bullshit for a minute.
How can I say it? 16, I got kicked out of my house. My mom. She thought I was on cocaine. When I wasn't, I was taking law enforcement and I was going to high school. I was taking a college course for 2 years. I wanted to be DEA. That was my dream. I wanted to be undercover cop. I could too. I could pass as a hood person or ghetto, whatever people want to call it. That's basically what my dream was. But then I got kicked out, finished high school on the college course, and 18, got to the streets, living on the streets, because my friend went to the Marines, the person that was helping me out. I was trying to join the Marines, but I was being too real with them, and they couldn't accept me because I said I've used cocaine more than 100 times. And I did. I had a kilo that my dad gave me, and I used it. I started withdrawing. I was an addict. I was very addicted to it. Stopped. Then I started smoking a lot. Started selling drugs a lot. Had a house, a couple cars. Had a girlfriend, my high school sweetheart. Did it for like 4 years. But then when I got caught up, and I guess once meth came into the business, when everything got ruined. Ruined my life. Went on the streets, lost everything. My girl left me, but I took her to Tucson to her sister because that's where she was gonna live. And my homeboy. And later on, she calls me, say it's over. And now my homeboy and her are together. I wish them the best. I don't hold no anger or hate towards them. They did what they did. It's all good. But I guess that was my only love in my life. That's the only person that showed me what real love is. I don't know what love is, to be honest with y'all. Yeah, I got like a sad story type of shit, but it's all good. It was a good life. I wish everything. If I had another chance to live again, I'll do everything the same way. I'll gangbang the same way. I'll do drugs the same way. I'll do everything I did to make me the person I am now. But yeah, like I was saying, lost her. Once I lost her, that's when my biggest downfall came. And I got addicted to meth. I had a 1/4 pound of meth. And I used it all. Snorted it. Never smoked it. Only smoked it once because a friend told me to try it. I did not like it. I just liked the burning sensation. And I overdosed. Because I was up for 2 days. 2 weeks. No eating for 2 weeks. just kept on snorting this shit like it was cocaine. And yeah, overdosed and died. My heart was flat. And it was just a crazy experience because I was still able to see, but everybody, my homeboy was crying and I couldn't move. I was only able to see, and I felt like something wanted to come out of my body. I don't know, my soul, whatever y'all want to call it. I don't know what it is because I don't know what to believe in yet. I'm just a young kid trying to find his way, I guess. I'm just 21. And yeah, this happened when I was 20. And it was just a crazy experience. And that's when I figured out, somebody told me because he saw me punching the bag I had, it's like, why don't you try to fight as a career? Why don't you try to do this and that? And I'm like, dang, I'm going to try it. Saw a homegirl. She was a car girl for WFF. Got into it. Asked her. She helped me out. Got me into it. Did 3 fights. I love that I was able to do it. That I was able to stand up there and I was able to get in there. Did not feel no pressure, but I went in there and I was not prepared. The only thing I had in my mind is that I'm a hood nigga. I'm ghetto. Like, I don't got no guns. Like, they don't got guns and they're going to point them at me. We got a referee. We got this. So, it came easy. But I did not have the skill level yet. And I was able to stand with these guys. My first fight, I rocked him. I fucked that guy up. But they stopped the fight because he got on top of me and started banging on me. And I didn't do anything to protect it. So, they stopped it. And that was basically it. That was my life story. There's a lot more to it. But that's just something I can talk about right now. Because I'm waiting for food, yo. Happy Thanksgiving to people. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. See what else. Oh, LSD. I had an LSD moment too. For 2 months straight. Every weekend I was just popping acid. Crazy experience, yo. 10 tabs is the most I ever took. Crazy experience. I went through I've only had 2 bad trips. Only those 2 bad trips were the worst, though. All the other trips were amazing. Super amazing. Not gonna lie, me and my ex, when I was with her still, we were supposed to have sex just to experience that. But we couldn't because we got sidetracked with everything. Went to the movie theaters, went to the lakes, and shit. It was during winter in Arizona, so it wasn't that hot. Even when it was hot in Arizona, and when you're on acid, it did not feel hot. The rocks looked crazy. Everything just looked crazy. It was a good experience. Everything I did was a good experience. Because I believe, I guess now that I'm more grown, what I've learned about life right now is that the struggle is beautiful. Who watches boxing? I do. Wilder or Fury? I give it to Wilder. But I want to see Fury fuck that nigga up at least a little bit. Give him a challenge because Wilder's never been challenged before. I was just watching Wilder and Ortiz. I remember I had a guy wanting to tell me to do boxing. He was trying to train me. But he's like, you should become a boxer instead of an MMA fighter. Because that's where all the real money's at. But that just seems too easy. I like the hard life. I like the struggle. I want to go in there, do more than Conor McGregor ever has. Anderson Silva. Every person that went in there and did something great. I want to do better than they all did. Get rich out of my own name. Make my name a brand. And then tell my life story complete. And probably, I'll be more mature, a lot older when that happens. I'll be able to inspire other young kids to get out the shit I was in. The drugs, the dealing, just stupid negative things. Because I get the environment I grew up in, I gravitated towards the people that did the negative things, but for the right reasons, I guess. That was it. Damn, he's leaving me in this room for too long. And a Thanksgiving, yo. I love you. Thank you for being in my life. Have a safe holiday. Send this heart to everyone. Don't you hate that shit on Messenger when they be sending you something, they're telling you to send it to other people type of shit? I don't got time for that. A real person don't got time for that. I was about to say the N-word, but not allowed to. But I ain't got time for that. I guess I'll have time right now. Happy Thanksgiving, Jonah. I'll probably give the edge to Fury. Man. My uncle chooses Fury. Wilder versus Fury. He chooses Fury. I choose Wilder. Watching what was I watching? Wilder and Ortiz. Damn, I'm so blind I can't see them little words that he was reading. You're welcome. So this is a podcast. Watch, I'm gonna make Ruben into like Joe Rogan type of shit. Love Joe Rogan. Who else watches Joe Rogan? Y'all gotta watch Joe Rogan too, I know that. Who else? Oh, Bill Burr. Love him. Kevin Hart too. I'm not gonna lie, comedy's something I would like doing too. Not that much. I'll say I like comedy too, but not that much. And then I started saying that you left me in here for too long. I was like, yeah, he's leaving me in here too long.
Hey, what's up, Zodiac? Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for joining us.
Oh,
What? I'm here. What?
I didn't notice her.
She came. You were looking that direction.
I don't see her. She's like a ghost.
Sorry, I was looking for the.
You're looking for what?
I was looking for the cats.
You haven't even opened that?
Real quick, because Ilana has to get back to the kitchen, and then I'm gonna close up the podcast with that. Give the audience or whoever you want to put this on YouTube a little feedback about how my. By the way, this is Ilana. She's my.
Say it.
Oh, you can't say it.
She is my. Currently, she is where I park my penis. Let's just put it that way.
Oh my God! You'd rather say that?
No, we're not.
Holy.
We're currently dating.
You'd rather say that? That's crazy. What the heck?
So, okay, let's give some feedback on how my show went and how the last one went and what I need to improve on. In your opinion, even though you're not a comic, you still have the right for your opinion, right? So let's give another.
I haven't been seeing
I want to watch.
you and a whole bunch of other comics.
Yeah, it's not like.
Take me to go watch.
Well, you don't have. I don't drag you. First of all, you don't
okay.
have to come. And I ask you, and I'm being courteous when I ask you to come.
I'm being supportive.
You should drag me too.
Yeah, you should drag.
No, you live too far.
What do you mean? I would watch one. I do want to watch one. I want to see what you do. I'll probably go up there and be like, all right, guys, get out. It's my turn. Ruben?
Oh, my goodness. It's exactly why I don't take you places. I don't even like taking you to the mall.
Never been to the mall yet.
Precisely.
You just jacked my monster.
You should have bought one for him.
All right, so let's talk about my show.
Okay, your feedback. I say the opening was weak, the middle was getting there, and he ended on a high note. Is that all you wanted? You wanted more? From the look of it, you want
A little more? Let's talk a little more.
Okay.
What about the other comics? How do you feel like they did?
I don't know. I don't remember his name, but the guy in the white suit with the washboard.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like he's getting a lot of popularity. Not just this recent show, but the last couple of shows I've seen him in. He's got a bit of a following in tow with him.
Is he
When
good?
was the last time you saw him?
Your last show?
He was there too?
Yeah, he was there too?
I didn't see him there.
You weren't paying attention.
No, I was in my head. I don't like to watch. I think I told you this already, but I don't like to watch when it went to showcase. I don't like to watch the other comedians go up because if they have something similar to what I'm gonna do,
He's gonna stop.
then it makes me want to change what I'm working on. But so I don't really watch them, and I don't forget, but I just kind of stick to my thing, and I make talk here and there, but I try not to watch because it gets in my head. I want to change my subject, and I have everything, and I've written it down, and I want to stick to what I have to say, and so I don't really watch other people when they do the showcase. But yeah, that guy. I don't know how long you've been doing comedy, but he's got. He's more like a prop comic kind of.
Yeah, he's got that prop comedy going on, but it's also I don't want to say an older crowd humor, but it's more of a more
It's for old people.
acceptable sort of humor. Like it
Acceptable?
doesn't get on people's feelings.
Is she trying to say old people?
No, she's not trying to
Okay.
tell people.
No, I'm just saying like
You're
not,
trying to say it's like no,
he's not gonna get haggled.
It's not offensive at all,
Yes, it's not very offensive.
which I like offensive comedy.
Yes, it is.
I do. I like knowing that somebody in the audience did not like what I said, and I hope they come up to me and say something to me later
So you
on.
like the haters?
I love the haters. Yes, I've done. My whole life has been nothing but haters. Haters in my family, haters in people who I would hang around with.
You even hate yourself.
No, I don't hate myself.
You don't have the little voice. Ruben, stop being a little. No,
Finish it.
I thought I couldn't use.
No,
foul
you can
language.
swear.
Oh, Ruben, stop being a little bitch. Ruben,
No.
what the heck were you thinking of? You could have been a lot better.
Mm,
Ruben.
That's self-criticism about my but not. I don't
Yeah, you
hate
little boy.
myself.
Well, yeah, that to me
You
is a
said
little.
if I hate myself, don't you
that's
hate
the
yourself a
that's-
little bit? No.
That's the little hater in you.
No, that's more. That's more
You're
of my.
critic.
More criticizing my own work. I mean,
Well,
of course I do that.
I call that the little hater.
No, for me, the little hater would be like, oh, you think you're so bad now? Huh? You think you're so bad now? You haven't done shit.
Are you talking from experience?
No, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I guess that would be the hater. Like for me, okay. For me, haters are kind of like when I tell people I started doing comedy, and they'd be like, "You're not funny. What the hell can you? You're like, what do you know about being funny?" And like, okay, whatever.
The people that just want to.
And they're like, "Oh, I can do it." This happens to me a lot, and it's with certain people in my family where like I do something, and they'll be like, "Oh, you can do it." Well, then I can do it too. It's like, okay, I'm not saying you can't do it, but you should have done it before I started doing it, because now, you're pretty much saying that just because I could do it, they could do it. And it gets kind of annoying.
Copycats.
I mean, there was one time I started going to college, and then next thing you know, a couple people in my family wanted to go to college, and they're like, I can go to college, let me go, because I was having a good time, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to college, I'm trying to do this, and trying to do that, and then they got like 2 steps into the door, and they're like, fuck that. The part they got, like, they got past the student loan part, but when it was actually time to go to classes, they didn't do it. So it's kind of
Winners.
ridiculous.
I got a
I
question.
guess.
Why are some green? Why are some? Well, a lot of them are orange.
Well, the one that's orange is JD. I guess that's just his color that he wanted to be. I don't really choose it. Yeah, trying to downplay my ability. I mean, I'm saying, like, if you're gonna do something, that's cool. I mean, do it. But don't don't say it while another. Like I wouldn't say to another person, "Oh, you're gonna do acting." Like I can do acting. You don't. Like what? If you can do acting, I can do acting. It's like, come on now. It's like kind of like a backhanded comment type of thing. And it's kind of happens with comedy. Some of the guys at work be like, "Well, you're funny. Let me hear a joke." It's not about just telling a joke. I'm not like a fucking trapeze artist, and I can just start jumping around furniture.
Trapeze.
Huh?
What is that?
Trapeze artist?
Yeah.
Like in the circus, those people who like get on the ropes and start swinging, and they like start doing all these acrobatics.
I thought you were talking about a rapper.
What?
I thought you were talking about a rapper.
Where do you get rapper from?
Trap
Oh.
music.
So are you saying that if I would have started talking about mouse traps, you'd be like, what kind of trap is those? What kind of trap music is that? Like,
yeah.
Is that rap? No, it's a mouse trap.
There's people.
You
like,
put it down, you put cheese on it.
Lil Uzi, who calls himself
Oh,
Lil Uzi.
don't bring
Who calls himself Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Lil Baby.
Anyway, back to the comedy thing, Alana.
I'm sorry, I'm just a sidetrack here.
So, okay, compared to my last show, do you think it's better, improved, kind of same?
It seems like you are making some improvements. However, it's slow improvements, but surely.
Slow?
It's not been that long since your last show, so.
No, what's it been, like 2 months, if that?
And you've been taking a lot of time off.
Have I?
Yeah, I mean, you used to go to 3 or 4 nights a week. I mean, like 4 shows a week. You do 2 or 3 places on Tuesday, and then you always do Friday.
Thursday.
Or, yeah, Thursday. Whatever.
I still do Thursday. I mean,
And you used to do something on the weekend.
Is there once a day?
I never did anything on the weekend. The comedy
Yeah,
or the
okay,
podcast.
You gotta get there.
But I am going to start, okay, because Arlington Improv is not doing open mics till January. I am going to find a new spot where I can do an open mic either on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday.
When you say open mic, anybody go up there?
Yep.
Yeah.
What
Just
the
sign
heck?
up.
That's
Sign up and
crazy.
walk on.
Don't tell me. You don't give me ideas.
I don't want to give you ideas. The ideas come from you.
I know, but I'm hearing it, and I want to be like, can I be a Kevin Hart?
Well, I mean, you don't want to be a Kevin Hart.
No,
you
I
want to be a
don't.
Jonathan, whatever your last name is.
I know. I wouldn't want to do that, though. You got balls for that.
You can do it. Why not?
So I'm gonna take that thing the wrong way one day. You laughing at me?
Yeah, they're supposed to be
What?
laughing at you.
Are you laughing at me? I'll see you back
Trapeze the gangster. Sorry, I just read that comment. But that's, I mean, I guess that's good. I mean, I'm not going down in my comedy, so that's always a good thing. But yeah, you said that if I keep going the way I'm going, that maybe one day I make something of this, right? You think?
Sure. Sorry.
That's what you.
Yes.
What
It's just
you-
weird coming out of nowhere like that. It's like kind of stroke my ego. Sorry.
It's not stroking my ego. It's just like
That's what happens when you're in a relationship, guys.
that's not what happens when you're late. That's what happens when you're friends with an asshole.
Oh,
Nah.
you see that, guys? Friends with an asshole. She's the asshole.
No, that's him.
No, I think you're the one. She's the asshole.
Jonathan.
You see, I'm funny.
Yeah,
I
you're
saw
not
that.
funny. You're like awkwardly retarded. I mean, whoops, I'm supposed to say that. Awkwardly special ed.
But you know I do that on purpose, right?
Yeah, I know you do. I know. I know you're goofy like that.
No, we could be a team, Ruben.
We could not be a team.
Yes, we could.
No,
you know how
we
many
can't.
people? Guys, what do you think?
What do you mean
Imagine
a
us.
team? A
Well,
comedy team?
Yes, a comedy
No.
team. We will rock this world.
Okay, we'll show the people what 12 years of education and dropout put together. No, I'm just joking. Okay, well that's all I wanted to bring up, and thank you for your input, and thank you for coming to my show. High five. She doesn't like high fiving, by the way.
Yeah,
I try to high five her
She's
after
alien,
good
guys.
sex. She won't have five after good sex.
because I'm not
What
your bro.
the heck? You high five after sex?
After good sex?
You high five?
Yeah.
We used to celebrate with food.
That works better for me. I mean, food.
Well, yeah, but it's like 1 in the morning. Where are we
Taking
supposed
it.
to go?
Oh,
Take you out
you
to.
a cook?
No, get up and make some eggs.
You should cook. You're the girl. What the heck?
Oh,
Ah,
chauvinistic.
no.
Anyway, thank you for coming on. Thank you, Jonathan, for coming on.
Hey,
And,
he's a good cook. Just to let you guys know.
We're gonna train Friday. We're gonna do some training Friday. Come early. We can do some Probably do some boxing again. No kicking. Not until
No
you,
more kicking you.
until you get better at it.
Or you should just.
Next time.
I kicked him. Did you see his arm?
Yes, I did.
He was being a little.
Pussy about it.
Yeah.
Can I say
I'm
that?
sorry. I had to agree with that. I needed someone to defend me on this one.
Let me kick your elbow. And see
Oh,
how
don't
you
worry.
like
I fucked my elbow up too.
it. I'm not worried about what other times you fucked up
No,
your
it was
elbow.
today.
Well, it's
I
not
hit the
done by
wall.
me
I
though,
hit the
so
wall.
I don't
I'm
care.
down. I
The
want you to
wall's
fuck me.
flat.
I want you to fuck me up.
That liquor is looking mighty great right now.
The what?
The liquor.
What liquor? That one over there?
You guys don't see liquor? When there's liquor in the room, you need to know
I
where it
see
is.
that. That's it. That's all you saw?
Hey, I have liquor for you, and let's go have you get a drink.
No.
You have a drink. Come on.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Have you tried this?
Tried what? Tito's vodka or Tito's tequila.
No,
I guess pretty good.
it's
Or is it
called
vodka?
Red. It's a whiskey.
Oh no.
You don't fuck with
Some of that,
whiskeys.
please. Hey, do you think the food's okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Whiskey.
Nothing's
Wow.
gonna burn while we're done.
Look, this whiskey.
Smells like
Blackberry
brandy.
brandy.
Well, I don't drink, so it doesn't matter to me what
You
kind it
used
is.
to
I
drink.
can't read this.
5 years
You don't
ago,
know
I
how to
used
read?
drink.
Bro, you have to try
I can read
blackberry
it.
brandy. I'm not telling you to read, I'm telling you
see.
blackberry brandy.
Let me see.
Okay, where it says, bro, blackberry brandy.
Bro,
Just
the
blackberry.
text. Why didn't you just look up the brand, the alcohol instead of look up the text?
Well, blackberry brandy. That's what it's called.
Well, Google that and show me a picture of the
Oh.
bottle. Don't show me a text saying, "Bro, try blackberry brandy."
You see, now you guys see where the
The goofiness comes from. Okay, the silliness. You're so silly.
brandy. What was it called?
Blackberry brandy.
Blackberry.
Blackberry. God.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I should put whiskey. Watch blackberry phone come up.
How about this? Every time somebody tells a good joke, Alana has to take a shot and remove an article of clothing.
Ha! I'll be
Isn't that
fully dressed
another
for the rest
game?
of my
It
life.
sure is.
You're gonna be playing what?
I said I'll be fully dressed for the rest of my life.
Oh, you suck. No, you won't. I know Ruben has jokes. I got jokes. I bet people on this thing have jokes.
Yeah, they do.
Like
They're
knock
pretty
knock,
funny. Oh my goodness, I hate
knock knock,
jokes.
knock knock, knock knock. Then I'm gonna say Wendy's. Wendy's who? Wendy's nuts hit your chin.
That is not a good one.
No, not a good one.
Wendy's nuts
stupid.
hit your chin.
Okay.
That's way too many
What?
words. First
Whoa,
of all,
hold on. Wendy has nuts?
Wendy's nuts hit your. Oh no.
Oh, okay,
those-
okay.
Wait, which one's the other one? Is about a condom.
oh my goodness.
What?
He said, "Come in," because he kept saying, "Knock knock."
Oh.
Come in. See, that's a joke right there from Zodiac.
Oh,
Drake.
see, there you go.
Okay, let me see this. Let me see.
Hold on, let me write whiskey.
What
My
did
phone
you
is
put?
slow here.
What did you put?
Just blackberry brandy. Okay, there you go.
Black. Okay, you can't be brandy and whiskey.
Whoa,
Whoa.
it showed up. You remind
I'll
me of
say-
like a little poor puppy.
A little pork puppy? Well,
Like
you got one of those things right.
The cow-looking ones.
The cow?
Well, I had a cow-looking dog that looked like you. It was white like
Like
you.
spotted.
Yeah, spotted. I call it cow-looking.
Oh my goodness.
I'm getting very stuck on the cow part. You probably should never call a woman a cow.
I'm not calling you a cow. I'm telling
kinda
you.
did.
Look, no, I'm like my dog that
No,
looks
just
like
cow
that.
looking dog.
Oh,
She's cow looking. She's white as a
I
ghost.
told you my fault.
What? A,
Yeah, I'm always making these. I'm always telling she's white as a ghost. But
I
don't
see
you guys
it.
agree? Damn, you look red in here.
I see how you.
Yep, depends on where I am. I'm a very colorful white person.
Look at Ruben shiny.
I am.
I think I'm red too, or white. I can't see. I'm blind.
Well, I mean, it looks cool. I guess blackberry liquor.
You never drank it?
No. Did you hear about that whiskey that's made out of beaver anus?
Anus, like booty?
Yeah, beaver
It's made out of booty?
anus liquor. How do you spell liquor? Liquor.
You forgot the U.
I said you.
Dewey. There you go.
Dewey Cox.
No, Dewey.
That movie's amazing.
Dewey what? Do we gotta use a condom?
Oh, okay.
That's a good pickup line, guys. Dewey, what? We gotta use a condom? I think we do.
Maybe unless you want this gonorrhea that I have.
Oh,
Come on. Where's it
my
at?
phone is slow.
Your phone is slow.
Because the Wi-Fi blocks it.
You don't even have the Wi-Fi on.
I know, that's why. What?
Oh, calm down, man. It just says the site can't be reached.
You watching porn?
I don't know what you're watching. It's your
No,
phone.
you. You're the one looking at it right now.
Yeah.
I haven't watched porn for a while.
Stop hitting the reload button. It was almost there, and you kept hitting the button.
That was a weird comment.
What?
Gotcha.
I haven't watched porn
All right,
for a
well,
while.
that's it. Thank you for the podcast. I don't even know how long that was, but
Short one. Hopefully your brother will be here the next time.
No, he was.
no,
he
it's okay.
definitely-
I don't need him. I'm gonna say he is hilarious with those jokes, just because I don't want him to kick my ass.
That's messed up. I won't. I don't beat up on people.
Yes, you do.
I only beat up on girls.
Well, those
I'm just
are
playing.
technically people,
Oh yeah. Well,
which is why he is.
Sexism in the
which-
room.
Oh God!
Which is why he ran away from Arizona. Now I know why you're here in Texas.
Okay, so who's cuddling with the cat?
That's me.
Oh, that cat doesn't look like he wants to be.
Hell yeah, bro. You too. Tell him I said
All right,
thanks.
well-
You say love you too, brother.
All right, well, thank you, everybody. That's the episode of the podcast. Once
When the
again,
hell this
Hey,
happened?
I'm reading the
Sorry.
leads. This episode was brought to you again by the unofficial sponsor, the Cash App. And you guys want to donate any money to the Cash App, it is UndZZ, UNDZZ, UNZZ, and thank you guys for coming on for a little while and joining us for this Thanksgiving podcast. Hope you enjoyed it a little bit. And thank you, Jonathan and Alana, for being here. Hopefully next time we have Jonathan on here, he'll have his first fight. Actually, yeah, we'll do that next time. Next time I'll have you on here for the podcast episode. It'll be after your fight, after a fight.
Black eye.
Doesn't matter, black eye, broken nose. You'll probably
not
be
got a big
missing
nose.
teeth by then.
No.
Fucked up ear.
Oh no. I
Yeah,
haven't got
that's
something.
okay. You're not an MMA fighter, so you have cauliflower ears. We're gonna get you that. I'm gonna kick you in the ears from now on.
What? I
Yeah.
have to. I need cauliflower.
You need cauliflower ears.
What if? Hold up. If you don't kick me, please. What if that never happened with me, and then I get my first UFC pro fight, and I still don't have cotton ears?
Cauliflower ears?
Yeah.
Cotton ears. then I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna knee you in the ears.
Oh God, that's fucked up.
You gotta have cauliflower ears, man.
Why?
Because that's just how it goes. So you better kiss those earrings goodbye. And the next episode I'm gonna be having. Well, I don't know her name, but I just met her at my showcase yesterday. But she is funny. So once I get her name down, she'll be here Sunday. Also, Gump will be back, and what else can I say besides that? Thank you very much, and hopefully you guys have a good one. Take care, everyone. And